Okay, tonight's homework you are going to be doing page 52, worksheet 52. It's it's writing fractions as mixed numbers, and it's writing mixed numbers as improper fractions. So we'll go ahead and get started. Do a few of these again. This is just review. You guys have done this before, but it's just a quick review. I'm going to do the first one, which is 11/3. Okay, so 11/3 here. And all I'm going to do is do a division problem to, this is improper, meaning that the numerator is larger than the denominator. So I'm going to do a division problem. And I like to go ahead and put my fraction bar already up there. 3 goes into 11, you get 3 times, okay, because 3 times 3 is 9. And then I subtract. 11 minus 9 is 2. That becomes my numerator, and my denominator always stays the same. It will not change. So 11/3 equals 3 2/3. Okay, that's number 1. If you need to, you can use your matrix when you do this for the division part. Let's do the second one. 19/5. Okay, same thing. I'm just going to do a division problem. Go ahead and put my fraction bar here. 5 goes into 19 3 times. 3 times 5 is 15. And 19 take away 15 is 4. That becomes my numerator. My denominator stays the same. So I have 3 4/5. Okay, this is just a review again. Let's do the next one. It's just the same process every time. I have 25/3. Again, set up my division problem. Go ahead and put my fraction bar there. 3 goes into 25 8 times. 8 times 3 is 24. 25 minus 24 is 1. That becomes my numerator. My denominator stays the same. So my answer is 8 1/3 as a mixed number. And we'll do one more of these together. Let's go down to C. We'll do 43/8. Again, set up my division problem. Okay, 8 goes into, go ahead and put my fraction bar there. 8 goes into 43 5 times. 8 times 5 is 40. I subtract. 43 minus 40 is 8. That becomes my numerator. My denominator stays the same. Okay? So that's the top part. Shouldn't have any problem with that. That's just doing the same basic steps each time. Excuse me. Now we're going to change a mixed number into an improper fraction. So we're going to do the opposite this time. And the way we do that, again, very simple. For when I have my number here, I'm going to multiply 2 times 3, and then I add. So 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 3 is 6, excuse me. And then 6 plus 1 is 7. And my denominator stays the same. Okay? So we have 3 1/2. So again, I multiplied 3 times 2, which is 6. Plus 1 is 7. And my denominator stays the same. Alright? And then if we were, just to take it to the step we did before, if we wanted to, we could then, 2 goes into 6 3 times. 3 times 2 is 6. And you get the same answer. So it's just doing the reverse. Okay, so that's the first one. We'll do the next one. 5 3/4. Okay, again, I'm going to multiply So I like to go ahead and just put my multiplication sign in there, and then put my addition sign all up at the top right away. 4 times 5 is 20. 20 plus 3 is 23. My denominator stays the same. 23/4. Do the next one. 6 and 7/8. Multiply 6 times 8. My denominator times the whole number. 6 times 8, which is 48. Plus 7. 48 plus 7 is 55. And then 55/8. Okay? So again, all I'm doing is multiplying these two numbers. Get my answer, 48. Then I add 48 plus 7, which is 55. Let's do one more. We'll go down to G, where it's 4 and 1/6. Okay? Multiply, add. 4 times 6 is 24, plus 1 is 25. That becomes my numerator. My denominator stays the same. Okay? So that's tonight's homework. It's just, you're just doing the same thing every time, following that same step. When you're doing mixed number doing proper, multiply, add. Multiply, add. Multiply, add. Denominator always stays the same. When you're converting the improper to a mixed, you're just dividing. I would go ahead and put my fraction bar in right away when you're doing that, just so you don't forget about it. Okay? That's tonight's homework.